महाभावस्वरूपं कृष्णप्रिया गौरीयसी ब्रह्मभक्ति प्रददेवी राधिकेतां नमाम्यहं। राधे वृन्दावनाधीशे करुणामृतवाहिनी कृपया निजपदाब्जो दास्यं वन्दे नन्दाव्रजस्त्रीणां पादरुणमवेक्ष्णसां यशाङ्गुली कथोद्गीतं नापि जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य दयाल प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासदि श्री गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे। बोलो श्री गुरु जी महाराज की जय, गुरु परंपरा की जय, अनंत अनंत गुरु वैष्णव वृंद की जय, सपास गौरी की जय, गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय, जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा संजीव की जय, भक्त वृंद विनाशंकर विष्णुदेव की जय, भक्तराज प्रहलाद महाराज की जय, सर्व विश्वद विग्राज गोवर्धन जीव की जय, श्री गोविंद गोपीनाथ मदन जीव की जय, ब्रजमंडल धाम की जय, ब्रजवासी भक्त वृंद की जय, ब्रजेश्वरी मधेश्वरी परमेश्वरी श्रीमती राधा रानी की जय, ब्रजदेवी की जय, जय चतुर्मस्य व्रत की जय, पांडव भक्त वृंद की जय, समीर गौर भक्त वृंद की जय, और कुमार
Neither we can help them nor us we have benefit.
ये प्रसन्नता है, रिक्रिएशन है मन में नहीं,
This is of an imagination.
क्योंकि हमारे मन के अनुकूल सब नहीं चलने वाले,
Nothing is going to benefit us.
मन के अनुकूल चलने वाले,
Neither we are going to benefit us.
शरीर की रोग शोक दुखों से हम रक्षा कर सकते हैं,
Neither can we protect us from the sickness, illness.
कोशिश कर सकते हैं,
We can help us, but
इसलिए
our karma is with them.
शरीर जीव
The body, the bodily person, whatever he is doing for the body, for the mind,
बन गया है,
it is becoming a karma for them.
कर्म का फल
And the karma's fruit,
जमा रहता है,
it gets accumulated. Rather, it is for the sense of enjoyment they started using it.
भगवान के आत्मा परमात्मा के लिए
For the Atma, Paramatma.
शरीर से मन से अनासक्त होकर के
See, it is for the body that they are doing
तो
it.
उनका कर्म नहीं है,
For them, they were doing it for Bhagwan. Therefore, there the karma is getting accumulated. The fruit which is coming that time,
वो फल उनको नहीं भोगना होता है,
they will not have to bear the fruit.
कोई दुख कष्ट नहीं पाएंगे,
They will never bear
उनका
the
शरीर
pain.
भी मन भी
Their body, their mind, how is it?
वो केवल मात्र
Only
निरपेक्ष अनासक्त
Nirapeksha. Their mind is without any fears. Any, like in a guest house or anywhere you went, 1 day, 2 days, or 4 days you went there. They do not start saying that this is mine,
और उसका जिम्मेदारी लेके बैठता नहीं,
and they do not take the responsibility of the guest house. They stay in and they walk out of that place. The same way,
अभिमान है,
the body,
के आबद्ध होकर के
they came into Maya.
राज्य में आकर के माया के प्रभु बन गया,
They become the master of this Maya. Some people become the house master. They become the bride master, or some or the other.
मालिका बन,
They just try to show that I am the master, like I am the owner of this thing when they come to Maya. But when they get this pride,
क्या होता है,
what happens having? They forget, they lose their realization,
दासत्व करते
and they become the servant of Maya.
सेवा करना भूल गया,
They forget how to serve Bhagwan.
तो गया,
And definitely the service of the soul is gone away.
प्रभुपाद जी कहते हैं,
That is why Prabhupada says
भोक्ता अभिमान
this sense enjoyment,
किसको भोग करना चाहता है, इसको
whom they want to enjoy, the body, the mind.
बस इसको कहाँ तक भोग करेगा,
Until when will you enjoy it?
खिला पिला के खुश होगा, सुला के
After eating, after sleeping, how will it be pleased?
तो सामर्थ्य तो है नहीं
You do not have the caliber in you.
कि सब कुछ खा पी करके
After eating and sleeping, you can digest. You cannot even do that.
सो करके खुश हो जाए, वो भी नहीं हो सकता,
You can sleep and then become happy. That is also not possible. Anything that you would do, you will have the pride in yourself.
जब
When?
ये माया का दासत्व को छोड़ करके
When you leave the servantship of Maya, when you get into the realization of Bhagwan, it is so difficult. It is such a web. All sort of problems start attacking at you.
कैसे करें,
How should we do?
सब कुछ कर सकते हैं,
They can do everything.
सेवा नहीं, भगवत स्मरण
They cannot do Bhagavad Seva, Bhagavad meditation. It's so difficult.
और माया का खेल तमाशा में
And in Maya's enjoyment, they are so happy in there.
रात भर दिन भर
All day, all night.
थकते नहीं,
They are not tired on that.
थकान होता है,
But in Bhagavad Seva, they get tired. Why?
नहीं कर सकते,
They cannot do it.
कहते इसलिए
That is what has been said.
ये धीरे करके और अचेतन होता है,
Slowly and gradually, they keep losing the realization.
सब समान,
And at all times,
सहनशीलता नहीं,
they do not have the tolerance.
ना असहिष्णु हो जाता है,
They become so intolerant.
सहन नहीं होता,
They cannot even bear any small thing.
ऐसे हो जाता है,
Like they become allergic. If you say good, they feel bad about it. If you say something bad to them, oh my God, they're set on fire then.
बड़ा कठिन होता है,
It is very difficult.
इसलिए जितना ही भगवान से दूर होते हैं,
Jeev, as far as they are going from Bhagavan,
परिचय देते हैं कि
they give the introduction.
सहनशीलता खत्म,
The tolerance is
और
gone.
क्या,
And then what?
क्रोध के साथ साथ
With anger,
मोह,
attachment,
दुखी,
sadness.
इतना दुखी,
They are so sad.
किसी तरह से प्रसन्नता नहीं है तो क्या
They
करें,
are not pleased in any sort. What will they do?
दुखी रहते हैं,
At all times they are sad.
और जब चेतन राज्य में प्रवेश करने की कोशिश भी
When
करता
they
है
try to
तो
get
बड़ा
into the
मुश्किल है।
realization, it's very difficult for
माला
them.
अच्छा नहीं लगता, मंत्र अच्छा नहीं
They do
लगता,
not like mala, they do not like mantra,
भक्त लोग अच्छे नहीं
they
लगते,
don't like the
सेवा
bhaktas,
अच्छा नहीं
they
लगता,
do not like seva.
सोचते कर्म करूँगा तो कुछ
They think that if I will do some
इनाम
karma,
मिलेगा,
I will get some reward against
सेवा
it.
करूँगा तो
But if
कुछ
I
तो
will
मिलेगा।
serve, I will not get anything.
होता है तुलसी लगाऊंगा तो फल तो आएगा नहीं,
If I will put,
बैगन लगाऊंगा तो
if I
कम
will
से कम कुछ फल
plant
तो आएगा।
tulsi, I will not get anything. But if I will plant
ऐसे भगवान
eggplant, I
के
will
नाम
get
को
at least some
प्रसाद से क्या
vegetable.
मिलेगा?
The same way, if I am
आपको
doing the
एक रोटी नहीं
Namakirtan,
मिलेगा,
I will not get
मेहनत
anything.
करना
By
पड़ेगा।
I will say chant Ram, I will not get a
सबकी
chapati. But
इससे
if I will do some work, I will get
चेतनता
some
हो
money.
जाने पर
They have such a stupid brain then.
जीवन के लिए
By releasing the
बड़ा
realization,
प्रेशर है।
it is a very
उस
bad
समय
state.
मदद करने के लिए भी कोई आए तो वो भी
If
अच्छा
anyone
नहीं।
came to help, it is not even
कहते हैं
beneficial for them.
यदि भगवान का हेतु कृपा रही तो
If Bhagwan's mercy is there,
किसी तरह से उसके
some
नाम
way,
कीर्तन
Prabhu's Nama
स्मरण
Kirtanam,
करने लग जाए,
meditation, they start doing it.
तो उनके पास
With
प्रार्थना
Prabhu,
कर रहे हैं।
they are praying.
तो धीरे 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 क्या
Slowly and gradually, what?
जीव अपने आत्मा
Jeev,
कार्य में उन्हें उन्मुख हो रहे हैं।
they start
तो उस समय
dedicating
क्या
them
होगा?
for the duty. So what will happen at
शरीर
that
का
time?
परिचय
Now body's introduction, they will start
मन का
forgetting.
मलिनता, मन का इच्छा,
Minds,
बॉयस,
dirt,
बस अब दूर हटेगा।
everything will go
अब बात
away.
समझेंगे, मैं शरीर नहीं हूँ,
Now then they will realize that I am not the body.
मैं आत्मा हूँ,
I am the
शरीर
soul.
नहीं हूँ,
I am not the
मैं
body.
आत्मा परमात्मा का सेवक हूँ,
I am the servant of
मैं
the
जड़ नहीं हूँ,
God. I am not
मैं
the
चेतन
mundane.
हूँ।
I am Chetan. I am the advanced one.
तब आपको परमात्मा का
Then the
दर्शन
soul and the
मिलेगा।
super soul, you will have the darshan
जब
of
तक
that.
चमड़ी और दमड़ी में फंसे हुए
Until
हैं,
we are stuck in the flesh and money, the body,
गुलाम हैं,
and we are the servant of the mind,
तो आत्मा परमात्मा के साथ
we cannot have the
संपर्क
relationship
करके
with the
आत्मा
soul and
परमात्मा के
super soul.
साथ
Prabhupada ji
बातचीत
says,
करना
to speak with the soul
आसान
and the
नहीं
super
है,
soul, it is so easy.
बड़ा आसान है,
It is very
किंतु
simple.
आत्मा परमात्मा से बात नहीं करेगा।
But the soul will not speak to the super soul.
जब तक किसी व्यक्ति से बात नहीं करा,
Until you will
तब
not
तक
speak
तो
to some person.
सोचते मेरे को कोई प्यार नहीं करता,
Until
मेरे
then
को
we
कोई
think
चाहता
no
नहीं,
one loves me.
मेरे को कोई घृणा करता है,
They hate
मेरे
me.
को तुच्छ
They think that I am untouchable.
किंतु
They put
ऐसा क्यों?
their hatred towards me.
जब तक
Why?
हम परमात्मा से संबंध नहीं रखते हैं,
Until we have the
आत्मा से
relationship with
संबंध नहीं है,
Paramatma, we don't have a relationship
तब
with the
तक ये
soul.
बंधु जी
Until then, this soul,
सब कुछ
mundane
देना
person,
उनके
whatever
मन
they will
में
give,
कष्टदायक है।
it will be so painful for us.
इससे
That is why
प्रभुपाद जी कहते हैं,
Prabhupada says,
जीव जब
when the Jeev,
परमात्मा के साथ संबंध जोड़ते हैं,
when they build a relationship with Paramatma, as per their desire only, they get that realized soul in
उस
themselves.
समय आत्मा का
That time the soul,
स्वरूप
the Swarup,
ये तो शरीर तो चमड़ी चमड़ी का
this body,
दिन का है,
it is for just 2 days, for the
किंतु
money
आत्मा
and,
का तो ऐसा नहीं,
but the soul,
अपना शरीर है, सब
they
कुछ
have
है,
their own body, they have
किंतु
everything of their own,
सब कुछ खो बैठा है,
but they have lost for everything.
पता पता नहीं,
They don't know anything for now.
हाथी में गया तो हाथी बन गया, कुत्ते में गया
If they went into the elephant, if they became an elephant, if they became into a dog, horse, bull, or any, there are so many species. They became a man or they became a female. We don't know anything. So that time,
अपने भावना के अनुଯାयी
as per the
चेतन देह को
as per the behavior, they get that body. Then when it manifests, that time Jiva,
रस में भजन कर सकते
they can enter into Madhur Rasa.
हैं। इस समय अच्छा नहीं
Now
लगता,
time, we do not like it right now.
जबरदस्ती
It is like very forceful.
चेष्टा करते हैं,
They are striving.
तब तक कोई रुचि नहीं,
You do not have any taste. There's no sweetness in this.
चेतन देह प्रकाशित होने पर
To have that realized soul in yourself,
मधुर रस से भजन कर सकते हैं।
they can do the bhajan with the Madhur Rasa.
समय को
It will feel sweet that time.
क्योंकि शुद्ध देह के नित्य शुद्ध देह कैसे चीज
How is the pure soul? How is it always present there? In that,
ये पुरुष है,
that person is a man or that person is a woman, it's an old, young, it is nothing like that.
आत्मा
The soul,
न तो
neither,
बूढ़े होते हैं,
it never turns old, neither it turns young. Neither it's a child, and always they have the Kishore Swarupa. Forever of service, the introduction, Shuddha Jiva, they are always happy. And by that happiness, they are serving. Not that forcefully they are doing so. It is not like that. In that, Prabhu is not happy. It is not a service, it's not a duty. And by serving, it does not work for long. After 2 days, they start feeling the pain. They feel it heavy. Rather, they start feeling it sadness. They leave it and run away. When that Nitya Shuddha body, the soul attains the body, so that time from the body for Paramatma, they start serving. And Prabhu also accepts that service. Now, if from somewhere you have to get water, from somewhere you have to accumulate anything, you have to dedicate it to Bhagwan, for which we will experience some pain because we are doing it from our body. From body, the mind also gets disturbed when the body is in pain. For both, the mind, it's such a heavy, but the soul, for the soul, it's not a weight. In the Shuddha body, the soul, the body is not doing bhajan. Mothers, for the child is doing it when they're till the time they're small. When they grow up, they keep an eye on them. If they do not listen to him, they just become intolerant towards it. They start opposing it. That is why they cannot take the shelter of the Sadguru. They do not have the shelter of the lotus feet of the Guru. By just finding the Guru, they do not just follow the Guru. How did you take shelter of the Guru? The one you took shelter, you have to understand, absorb their understanding, and you have to follow their words. But we cannot follow the words. Then how did you take the shelter? That is what Prabhupada says. Of having the shelter of Sadguru, following their words, understanding their thoughts, and walk according to them. This is also not possible for the Baddha Jiva. They are until captivated by the body and the mind. They do not listen anyone. They do not take shelter. The day for Sadguru, you will take the shelter of the Sadguru completely. You will be a Shanagata to them, and you will follow their thoughts. What will be the fruit of it? Your pride will go away. That I am a man, I am a woman, I am an old person, I am a young man, I am bright, I am a Kshatriya, Brahmin, Sannyasi, Brahmachari. Nothing will sustain. Everything will go away. Nothing will you remember if you took the shelter of Sadguru in real. First, the pride will go away. Then you will attain Golaka. And by giving service of any selfishness in that, you will be liberated. Now you will not be mundane here. Now no one can come up, no one can fool them, no one can ask them to serve them. No one will ask them to be like, oh, do this for me or do that for me. Because they don't need anything now. Neither do they have any time. Neither do they have any taste. If I will serve someone else, they will give me some reward or give some money to me. They will do my welfare. They do not have the taste in that anymore left. That is why they are now without any desire. They are away from it. They go away from it in such a way now that they are liberated. In mind they are talking. They are sitting. 10-20 hours they're sitting. What are they doing? While there are liberated souls of Bhagavata Seva, they are doing for and Bhagavad Seva Shiksha, and they are even bringing people into it. So that time, Guru Nityananda and Baladev Prabhu, for those, they live in the shelter. In the present, in the body and mind till the time we are with the liberated souls, we cannot have a relationship with them. We will not even feel happy about taking them. If they will pray, we will not even like that. As much we get the shelter, we become bow in front of the Sadguru. We follow their thoughts, we follow their words, and in our life, we go closer to them. We pray to them, and we request them, we beg them. By the fruit of service, we will get liberated. Now you're not mundane. The Bhagavad associates who are there now, who are liberated. You will have now start building a relationship with them. The Shuddha Sadhu. For this in the mundane world, they do not have anything to take or give there. They do not have to eat. They do not have to dress or anything. Nothing. They don't need anything. If someone gives anything, they will not appreciate it. If someone takes it away, there is no complaints. They are away from the wealth. This is only one thing. Selfless service to Sadguru, that they know. We don't have the taste in that because we don't want to follow it. If you are Shanagata to Sadguru, Nityananda Prabhu, Baladev Prabhu immediately take the responsibility. Now you are there. Because until Sadguru's shelter, we do not take the shelter of the lotus feet. They do not even take away the heat from us. They do not. The sickness does not leave our body. That is why. What does Bhagwan say? Very mercifully, when they see the sevak, it does not have anything desire in himself. He is dedicated, completely dedicated. Very quickly, Prabhu, he takes under his shelter of his lotus feet. Not only they not just give service now, they also give love. First with bhaktas, they build a relationship that time. Worldly, behavior, karma, or any other work, it's not tasteful for them anymore. They do not like it. That is why Bhagwan, Nityananda Prabhu or Baladev Prabhu take the responsibility. And Bhagwan himself, they build for the responsibility to build them up now. They are alone. They don't have anyone. Bhagwan himself will send the Bhagavad associates. He will send his own associates. They will make an introduction with them. They will have a relationship built up now, slowly and gradually. They will not even let them meet with the people with the fallen condition. We sometimes think like, oh, someone calls me, we can go and talk to them. But that time, having the internal realization, what will Bhagwan and Bhagwan's bhaktas do? They will not let them go on the other side. Even if they will go on the other side, they will make such obstacles, such insults, humiliation will be done, or the accidents. They will fall sick or accident. They will make a fallen condition for their people, for themselves. If you don't have love for them, your karma is with you. You will bear the fruit. On the other side, what happens? There's regulation. Bhagwan cares for them. They give them pain. If you turn your faces, you will get destroyed. Before that only, they start regulating them. This is Bhagavad's mercy. That is why it is very painful to see them from outside. They're doing Guru Seva, they're doing Bhakti, they're doing Bhagwan Seva. If little they get attracted to distraction, Bhagwan gives a very nice pain so that they don't get distracted here. Or else they will get the taste on the other side and then they will get destroyed. They cut the way only. This is a very merciful state. This is the introduction for example, Prahlad Maharaj is very small. There are many students in the Gurukul. With them, by sitting with them, he is not learning politics. He is not teaching how to cheat or do the regulation there. What is happening? Sandabar Guru is teaching. Prahlad, he had already learned so much of Narad Rishi. Narad Rishi left him and he was like, let's see what does Prahlad do now. When he came to the demonic school, he is still following Narad Rishi, he is following his Guru. They became opposite to Prahlad. They want to kill Prahlad now. However, they cannot do anything. They cannot even follow. Now the opposing starting at the end. In what did Narad Rishi do? He went to Hiranyakashipu. Do not love your child. You are actually, he is like gonna destroy your dynasty. He was the disciple, Prahlad. He is making obstacles for him, but maybe he wants to see where does he will taste his. Maybe by more pressure he will change. He is strong in himself. At the end, he took everyone. He started doing Bhagavad Bhajan. There, all Bhagwan's associates, Bhagwan himself reached there or not. That is why it has been said, if Bhagwan's mercy is there, if he is bestowing mercy on anyone, if the servant is doing the selfless service, Bhagwan is at all times ready. If some educated person is going there, he is getting weak in his studies, the teacher will start regulating him. If he went into the bad association, the family, village people, the one who are bad, no one regulates them. That is why regulation for Bhagavan and his associates, that is a very big mercy. They want you to be regulated. They want you to be in control. That is why it has been said. Why do we have taste in the world? When we start opposing the Guru Vaishnavas, then we start having a taste in the world. We start liking the worldly wealth, pride, sense enjoyment. We start liking it. So that time, Shiv Thakur says, on the people, Bhagwan's mercy is not there. The worldly activities are very tasteful. Their valuable time, they are putting that time to the world and to nurture, and they are wasting their time on it. They are not human. How are Guru Vaishnavas? They are very stronger than the club and softer than the lotus. Outside they are regulating, but inside how soft are they? They saw a little bhakti in them. They want to serve a little. They have a taste of Bhagavad. They will dedicate everything on them and they will start nurturing them. They will protect them. With the ordinary people and for the bhaktas, the behavior cannot be the same. With Guru Vaishnavas, there cannot be a play, drama, fun with them. Because these people are very serious. They are away from the worldly activities. They go into the into the Prakriti thoughts. They do not shake hands with any of the mundane things. If you accepted the Guru's regulation, then only you are a disciple, or else you are not disciple. You should not call yourself a disciple only. For the month residents, when they leave the character, as much will they leave, they will enter into the worldly activities and they will like to stay in there. They will have to see the mat seva, how much taste you have. If you do not have the taste, you will gradually start liking the worldly activities. Mat itself is a Vaikuntha, and the world is like a hell. It's the opening, the gate of the hell. The temple is like Vaikuntha. It's a step off to the Vaikuntha, and world is the door to hell. If you are getting away from the Bhagavat's appreciation and you are now entering into the worldly activities, in the canto 3rd of Bhagavatam it is written, the time the day is coming, night is coming. Many times we get up in the morning. How many types of desires? We get onto the chariot, the senses, the body. We make them. We are trying to go it forward. What is the fruit of which? Rishi mercies. We are not walking not towards the bhaktas and Bhagwan. We get deprived. We are entering into the worldly activities here. That is the Adaksha Krishna. The Krishna service only. It is what is fruit. That is the pathway of peace, and it is the form of that. If we do not do anything for the pleasure of Krishna, we can never be peaceful in ourselves. We can never be happy. That is why name bhajan. It is what it gives us everything. Without the Naam Bhajan, we cannot be. You cannot perform the bhajan of the Naam if you're Krishna's das. If you're striving for it, then only you can have any benefit. If you're becoming Maya's das, we are drinking the poison ourselves. What will happen here then? That is for Bhagwan's Naam. We have to meditate. We have to stay by Bhagwan. Then the responsibility is also of Bhagwan. We ourselves will become happy. If we will not take the Naam, if we will not take the meditation, if we will never perform if we are performing the Naam, we are meditating on someone else, then whose name you are doing? Krishna is of 1,000 people. Are you naming? You are chanting their name? You are remembering someone else? Are we becoming a Jamil here? A Jamil's, his soul welfare was already done. Why? He was respecting Rishi Mercies and Sadhus. He was a Behalia. He was playing wrong act when Sadhus came. He took a reap. Please, it is my great fortune that you came. Please, what can I do? Can I give you the skin of deer? Can I give you the skin of lion? The sadhus were like, no. Please, can you give the name of my child? The sadhu was like, okay. What did he do? Bhagwan's mantra, Naam. The name was being, he did not know. Guru gave me a mantra. He just knew that he named my son. The body and money is not Narayan. Narayan can never be named after the body. By even giving the name Narayan, you cannot become Narayan. Narayan is going to be Narayan only. He was respecting sadhus. When he used to remember his child, he would remember that sadhu in his thought when he used to call the child. If we are doing Harinana, if we remember a Guru at that, if we remember Bhagavad associates at that time, if we remember Bhagwan at that point of time, we will be away from Namaprad, and then from Namaprad we will go to the Shuddha Nam. But this is not, we are not doing it. There are there are children's child name is Narayan. He had other children as well. He is not remembering. But the sadhu gave the Shuddha name. That is why he is always remembering that child at all times. When we are hearing Hari Katha, but our welfare is not happening. Why? To the ears, we close the ears. That is why we are hearing. Our mind is somewhere else. It is put somewhere. Our mind is doing something else. The skeleton is sitting here, but the mind is somewhere else. If you're not putting our mind here, because mind is restless. If we would have heard really, we would have even absorbed and followed it. That means we did not ever hear it. That is why we did not follow it. That is, it is impossible to follow. Until what we hear, we do not practice it. That is why we do not gain the fruit. Give your life and then hear Hari Katha. We have to pray, we have to beg that we can follow it. Then there is some benefit of this, or else the time is going by and nothing is happening. Either you have closed your ears or you have put your mind somewhere else. We do not hear anything. They themselves will give Shakti here. The mind is restless. Whatever you heard, if you are not trying to follow it, then where is the fruit? Prabhupada says, Bhakti and enjoyment is not one thing. If we did a little bhajan, we want fruit of that. Meaning, we are even enjoying our bhakti. We did so much of parikrama, we want the fruit of this. Doing parikrama, they will be like, I want a son, I want a job, I need a shop, I need a house, I need a temple. Some people say, parikrama, I need seva. I don't have this, I don't have this, I don't have that. That is what is being said. Whatever they do, they try to enjoy. They want to enjoy everything, even they want to enjoy Bhagwan. This is bhakti. Bhakti and enjoyment is not one thing. Where there is bhakti, there is no bhaga. They are doing sadhana of one thing, they are doing parikrama of one thing, they are doing Danvati parikrama, they are doing stuti of so many things. But for what? That I want the fruit. Or else, everyone is getting, they're glorified, they're getting their name. Please, glorify me. Put my posters, get everyone praising me. I will give you this much in return. Even by performing sadhana, you have, this is the mood of enjoyment. This is sense enjoyment. This is bhog. What is bhakti? One grandfather says to the grandchild, do you know how many times I have gone to Tirthas? How many Danvat Parikramas I have? How many donations I have done? How many pious activities? How many Kumbh Mela, Ganga Snan I have done? Grandchild said one day, grandfather, whatever you did, you have lost everything. You have destroyed everything because you have the pride in you. You have just destroyed everything. I am not saying what I am doing. Behind your name and your pride, you're singing it in front of the world. Whatever you have done, you have destroyed everything. When the grandchild said this, the grandfather was shut up because the grandchild's brain is still soft. The grandfather's brain has already gone old. You have enjoyed whatever you did. And you have just the mood like everyone appraises me, that I enjoy even more. No one was there to answer him. A grandchild now answered him. Now he pulled the strings here. Grandfather, you did not do anything. Everything is destroyed here. It has been said, enjoyment is darkness, Bhakta Abhiman and Bhagavad Seva. It is very different. The pride that of enjoyment, the Bhakta does Bhagavad Seva, he is Akinchan Ishkinchan. That Bhagavan has put me to Seva, my welfare is gone, be here. I just want to learn more in service and more, perform more for Krishna. And the enjoyer, they are just singing around. Now the days there's internet. Internet. On Facebook they will show their faces. They will say, I did this, I did this, I did this. Bhagavad Sevak. They do Bhagwan's Seva. They say, when you have the Bhagavad Seva Abhiman, there is no darkness. Enjoyment is dark. Bhakti is like the brightness. In coming into that light, you can see what I have done. Did I do the right or did I do the wrong? I did not do anything only. Whatever I did was all wrong. Now they start praying. How can I come to the right pathway? How can I learn the good? How can I serve nicely? When they go to the bhoga, attachment, pride, sadness, weakness, everything comes towards them. And when they go towards Bhagwan, what is the fruit? Liberation, all types of happiness. Everything comes. When they go towards enjoyment, fear, sadness, attachment, and when they go towards Bhagwan, Dharmakta, Kamoksha, fold their hands towards him, please take me. Everyone comes to them, but he has no taste of everything. If I will take this, my seva will be gone. I will not be able to do my mala mantra. The responsibilities will come in the way. They will captivate me. They will not leave me. Once you can take it easily. Take my temple. We will give you everything. You can serve there. In our fields, we will make you a kutir. We will give you madhukuri, fruits, flour, clothes, everything. We will give you everything. Doctor, everything we will give you. If you just take it. A little work is going on. Can you just look out for it? And in night? You know the fox will come. Can you just look out for them? Can you protect? Mangoes have ripened on the tree. Baba, can you just take care of that? Slowly and gradually, they're captivating you. If you were just for Bhagwan's service, not 1,000 sevak. Aprakitya in Prabhu's service, you have assigned yourself there to help you. So many people will come there. But for enjoyment, if you took the responsibility of that, there are all type of sadness, attachments, fear, weakness, and slowly and gradually, a very bad situation will come. Therefore, be careful. For Bhagwan's bhajan, you should perform it. This is your responsibility. Do not take the pathway of sadness. Of Bhagwan's bhajan, Bhagwan's bhakti. After that, anything you want to do ahead of it. Bhagwan will just click his fingers and get it done. You will not even know how is it happening. But if you left bhakti, if you forget how to serve Bhagwan, just for your enjoyment now you are thinking, that's it. It's gone.
भक्तों का दर्शन
That is why Bhakta's darshan,
दर्शन एक नहीं, सेवा दर्शन,
Seva darshan,
सेवा के उपकरण,
Seva's mediations, Sevya.
ये क्या करेगा?
What will they do?
हरि कथा श्रवण,
They will hear Harikatha, Kirtan, meditation
नित्य निरंतर जमई,
forever.
भोग आकर के हमें ग्रास नहीं कर सकते।
Then the enjoyment will not come and
महाप्रभु
capture
कहा,
us. When Mahaprabhu said,
कोई भी गांठ बर्तन आसन नहीं, मारना खाएगा, भावना करेगा। अब 10 जने आ गए काम,
now 10 people came.
जब तो करना।
They are doing Prajalpa around here.
आप बैठ गए,
And you are sitting there.
आकर उल्टी करना शुरू कर
They will start puking on it. I have this sadness, my son is not following me, my wife is not taking care, my parents are not taking care of me.
सुनते पागल हो जाएंगे।
You will just go maddened by listening it.
बस कोई धीरे धीरे करके बैठ जाएगा।
Slowly and gradually it will start making a place in your brain.
प्रभुपाद जी कहते हैं,
That is why Prabhupada says,
मशगूल हो गया। 10 जन तो बैठे, 5 जन
Prajalpa is 5, 10 people, or 2 people sit together. Prajalpa start. No,
समय नष्ट मत करो।
do not waste your time there. Satsanga, Bhagavad Seva's thought, do not lose it.
रामवास नहीं करना है, बहुत असुविधा होगा।
It is very difficult.
हरिकथा श्रवण कीर्तन,
Harikatha hearing, this is the
भाग्यों के
fortunate thing. By the great fortune, you have got this human body.
और कितना भाग्य से तो
And by great fortune, Guru's mercy, Bhagavad Seva, you got this fortune to get it. And if you start doing Prajalpa,
बढ़ता है, तो ये सौभाग्य को
and this fortune, you will throw it away.
हम हरिकथा का रचना भूल गया,
We stopped doing Harikatha.
छोड़ दिया,
We stopped taking the shelter.
नहीं।
So darshan is not.
मांस
We are going on the opposite side.
दर्शन,
Bhog darshan. We are not seeing that.
कोई चारा नहीं कर रहे हैं।
There is no way out here.
श्रवण कीर्तन,
Shravanam, Kirtanam,
भगवत
Kirtan.
सेवा के छोड़ने की और कहीं नजर डालने की, और
To look here and there.
लोग देने की जरूरत नहीं।
There is no point of saying anywhere. If you came and sit
पहले तो
first,
नाम का हम दिखाएगा,
they will show like, okay, they are chanting in Seva. I have pain here, I have pain there. I have left my family, my children are small, my family is sad. They are trembling. Please make some arrangements for me. Slowly and gradually, trespass, they will come and press your neck.
वो श्रवण कीर्तन करेगा भी नहीं,
They will not do Shavanam Kirtan, and either they will let you do Shavanam Kirtanam.
आकर भी
Coming here as well, they will tell you, my mother is sick, my sister is sick, my brother-in-law is like this, my brother is like this. All worldly things.
पूरी लीला करके आपके ऊपर में
They will just keep puking. They will just keep polluting you. He will push you to lick that puke. Why not?
कैरी कर रहा हूँ, मैं लाया हूँ आपके लिए,
I have got this burden on me. Why don't you become the participant of my own burden?
रिश्तेदार आओ, आप बैठो कीर्तन करो,
Become the participant of Kirtan? No. Hear this? No. Read Bhagavatam? No.
विषय का भागवत कर रहा हूँ ना,
I am doing the mundane thing. I am doing the mundane Bhagavatam. What is happening in their house and what is happening in the next house. All the Bhagavats I have with me.
भागवत से क्या होता है?
What is happening with Bhagwan's one Bhagavat?
भागवत भी तो चाहिए,
I need other Bhagavats as well.
उस समय यह दुर्दशा होती
That time this situation happens.
है। सब छाड़िया वर्णाश्रम धर्म, अकिंचन हिलालय, कृष्ण कब तक ठिका लेके रहोगे भाई, ठिका बट्टादार?
Until when will you take the control? You will have to leave at some point.
तो जानबूझकर काम छोड़ना है, आज छोड़ना है, अभी
You have to leave tomorrow, today, tomorrow, whenever.
कीर्तन करो, छोड़ने का मतलब ये नहीं कि
It does not mean it does not mean that you left everything and ran away.
समय दो भगवान के लिए,
Here itself gives some time for Bhagwan. Do kirtan, do meditation.
सेवा करो,
Serve here.
बचो उससे,
Protect yourself from this. Why do you don't want to protect yourself? You want to do prajalpa, you want to listen, and that will keep sprouting ourselves, and it will keep rotting inside us, and if ourselves we will get troubled. It is not my responsibility. I have not made those world. The responsibilities of the world. The developer knows. The one who has the karma, they will. Mahaprabhu himself says he will go. In Prayagraj, he jumped and drowned. That was his fruit. The karma he did, that was the fruit he bare. What should I do about it? But help someone. If you will explain them, will they? If he got into Shavanam Kirtanam, then you can help him. or else thousands of times you will try to explain him, he will never follow. He will not listen only. Why wouldn't he listen? Because he does not have the sanskar, he does not have the taste, he does not has a faith. Forcefully, even if you will give him, will he take it? No. There is no need. If they started doing Shravananam, Kirtanam, if they have the taste, Bhagavad Katha is only valuable to them. They will feel it is invaluable. Bhagavad Saram, time, everything will be valuable to them. They will not waste their time here and there. They will not do prajalpa. Neither they will listen, neither they will they speak. They will think that my karma is going to come back to me. In this so much time, I would have done so much of Harinam. In this much time, I would have learned so many shlokas. For Bhagwan's service, I would have given my time here. Why should I destroy? That person, he will be very serious. They become very strong. That time, know that neither they have sins. When is the sin? If you did something wrong, when is aparadh? If you did not follow Guru Vaishnavas, you rejected their orders, or you did not follow them. And sin can go away, but aparadh does not go away. Aparadh can never go away. Patita Pavan Gaur Nityananda Prabhu, what did they do? Gaur Mangal name was being performed the name. Do not destroy even 1 second. Perform the naam. Do kirtan, do shavanam. Aparadh will go away. Now we will have tomorrow.